Dyersburg Primary School Pre-K kiddos. My name is Vanessa Kane, and I am the children's librarian at McIver's Grant Public Library downtown. That's the library that's across the street from City Hall, not the one that's at DPS. Miss Angie's in DPS, and we love Miss Angie. Miss Vanessa sometimes gets to come and visit you at the school, but since we're kind of all being really safe right now, I'm going to visit you by video. And I wanted to first introduce myself and tell you how excited I am to get to meet you, and that soon I'm hoping that I'll get to come up there and really meet you in person, and that will be so much fun. But right now, I'm going to read you a story called The Color Monster, and it's a book about emotions. And then afterwards, we're going to read the book Color Monster Goes to School, because I know that you have just started school at Dyersburg Primary. And isn't it wonderful, and don't you love it, and you love your teachers, and you're being so good, aren't you? I know you're being so good, and your teachers, you're paying attention, and I know that you're following directions, and I'm so excited about that, and I'm so proud of you already. This book is called The Color Monster, a story about emotions, and it's by Anna Llenas. Isn't that a pretty colorful book, isn't it? It is published by Little Brown and Company, and look at there's some pages. I'm going to always tell you who wrote the book, who wrote the words, and who drew the pictures. And in this book, it's the same person. Anna Llenas wrote the words, so she's the author, and she drew the pictures, so she's the illustrator. This is the Color Monster. Today he woke up feeling confused, and he doesn't know why. Have you ever woke up feeling confused? Are you all mixed up again, Color Monster? Poor Color Monster. Let's see if we can help him. Do you think we can help him? Your emotions don't work well when they're all jumbled up. Look at his emotions all jumbled up. What is an emotion? An emotion is the way you feel about something. Like if you're really happy about something and you just want to jump up and down because you just are so excited, or like when you're so sad, you're just so sad and your heart feels heavy and you want to cry. That's an emotion. When you're really mad and you want to stomp your feet, but you don't because you don't want to get in trouble, but you just have all that stuff that's so mad inside you and you don't know what to do with it. Look at how the Color Monster has all those colors all swirled up around, and he doesn't know what his emotions are right now because he has so many of them. Have you ever felt that way? I felt that way before too. You should try to separate them and put each one in its own jar. If you'd like, I can help you. Let's try to make sense of how you feel. There she is. One of the things I like about this book is that the pictures are cut out of paper, and can you see how you can see the shadow behind them? They're cut out of the paper and then they're raised up and somebody took a picture. Isn't that neat? I like that. And look at all the jars that are empty and waiting for the Color Monster's emotions. And look at his friend helping him. Look at the colors that are coming behind him. Have you ever felt like when you're walking away, when you're just so full of emotions, you're just dragging emotions behind you? I have felt that way. This is happiness. Can you show me happiness? What does it look like when you're happy on your face? You smile a lot, don't you? And your eyes are really bright. Maybe they're big because you're so excited and you're smiling and you're laughing. And that's what happiness looks like on your face. On the Color Monster, happiness is yellow, like the sun, and it twinkles like the stars. And can you see the Color Monster is smiling really big on his face, and his eyes are closed because he's just so happy. He's just soaking it in, all that yellow happiness. When you're happy, you laugh and you jump and you dance and you play, and you want to share your happiness with everybody. Isn't that true? When you're happy, does it feel like it's just coming out of you in all directions? And you're just sharing that wonderful emotion with all your friends. Happiness is a fun emotion, isn't it? This is sadness. It's lonely and blue like a rainy day, and it washes over you like the sea. What does your face look like when you're sad? Can you show me a sad face? My forehead's all wrinkled, and maybe I might be crying, and I can't make my mouth smile because it's upside down. And that's what sadness looks like on your face. And then on the Color Monsters page, sadness looks blue, and look at the ocean of blue and how it's surrounding him. And sometimes when you're sad, it feels like you aren't ever going to get out of that blue ocean. When you're sad, you hide, and you want to be alone, and you don't want to do anything except maybe cry. And it's okay to cry, Color Monster. Look at all those fish. Those fish make me happy, actually, but don't they kind of look like the fish in the sea, didn't they? They went from the sea that was surrounding the Color Monster to the fish. I like that they did that. Oh, this is anger. It burns red like fire, and it's hard to stamp out. What does your face look like when you're angry? Can you show me an angry face? Your eyebrows are awesome, and you look like you're mad, and your mouth is not smiling and hardly moving, and sometimes you want to stamp your foot. But do you stamp your foot? Maybe not, unless it's like off to the side by yourself, so you don't get in trouble. This is anger, and it burns like fire, and it's hard to stamp out. And when you are angry, life can seem unfair. Feels like everything makes you angry and nothing is making it better. It's all over you, isn't it? It's hard to get off. Sometimes you want to take out your anger on others, but I'll be nice to you, Color Monster, and your anger will disappear. So that's a good thing to remember. Look how angry the Color Monster feels. He's red, isn't he? He's splattering that red all over everybody, all over his friends and his family and everybody he loves, and he's just so mad it's just coming out. Just like the happy came out, just coming out because he's so mad. But when his friend is nice to him, he can concentrate on that a little bit, and it can make him feel a little bit better. And then the anger might go away, and he can kind of talk about what it was that made him upset. This is fear. It hides and runs away like a mouse in the night. Fear. Have you ever been afraid? Kind of wondering about something? Look at the Color Monster when he's afraid. Look at that color. That's a dark color, isn't it? And doesn't he look kind of scared? His eyes are really big, and he's looking around, and he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. And sometimes being scared, we feel scared about things, don't we? When you're afraid, you feel tiny. You think you don't have the courage to face those gray shadows, but I can help you find your way. What is happening when the Color Monster is feeling angry or scared? What is his friend doing to help him? What is she doing? She's helping him by being there for him, isn't she? Letting him know that she understands how he feels, and she's going to help make him feel better. She's going to help lead him out of those scary places, help get rid of that anger that's just all over him, and maybe he might feel this next emotion, which is calm. This is calm. It is quiet, like the trees as light as green leaves swaying in the wind. There is the Color Monster when he's calm. Can you show me how you're calm? Can you sit very still just for a minute? Can you talk in a very soft voice when you talk? Can you take a deep breath in and let it out through your mouth? Does that make you feel better? It does, doesn't it? And you know what? Sometimes, even if you don't feel green yet, if you don't feel calm yet, you can take that deep breath and sit and get very quiet just for a minute, and it'll help you come out of that big red anger or that gray, scary place. And it can help bring you to this green place that says when you're calm, you breathe slowly and deeply, and you feel at peace. I like the color green. That used to be my very favorite color when I was a little girl. Can you take a deep breath one more time? We're going to remember that we want to breathe deeply when we want to be green. Now you can rest, Color Monster. All your feelings are in the right place. See? Don't you feel much better? There's the Color Monster with all of his feelings. There's his bottle of sadness. Oh, poor Color Monster. He looks so sad. We could be his friend when he's sad too, couldn't we? Oh, look at the Color Monster. He looks so mad. He's on top of that red, and look at it swirling around in there. We can be a friend to somebody who's angry, can't we? Oh, there's green Color Monster. Look how peaceful he looks. His eyes are kind of closed. He's like, life's pretty good. And there he is scared, hiding behind that fear in that bottle. And there he is happy. And look, the happiness still is coming out of that jar, because that is what happiness does. It reaches out and grabs everybody, doesn't it? Uh-oh. I see you're feeling something new. What feeling do you think we didn't talk about? Here is his friend saying, I see you're feeling something new. What could you be feeling? What do you think that feeling is. That's a pink feeling. You look different, color monster. Tell me, how do you feel now? What does that color make you feel like? That last page is sticking together. Miss Vanessa's gonna have to lick my finger. Oh, now do you know what he's feeling? What is the color monster feeling now? He's feeling love, isn't he? And how do we know that? We know that because he's smiling, his eyes are wide, and all the little hearts all over the page, they remind us of love, don't they? And all the pretty flowers are just such sweet ways to remember how much we love somebody. When you love somebody, it fills you all up all the way, and you feel all that happiness all together with just a big old love, and you want to kiss somebody sometimes, don't you? Like, just kiss them right away. You can't help it. Look, the color monster loves his friend because she helped him, didn't she? You can be a friend to your color monster, can't you? And then there's all those colors at the end. And at the end it says, to my family and friends and all of the colors living together. And did you know that we all have all of those emotions inside us all the time, even adults? And sometimes adults, they too have trouble when they are red and angry, or gray and scared, or blue and sad. And they have to take a deep breath and be green, which sometimes leads to the yellow that makes you happy, and sometimes leads to the pink that makes you love somebody so much. I am so glad that we got to spend a little time together today. I'm going to have to send this video by itself and then send The Color Monster Goes to School separately because of the size of the videos that I have to send you. So that's how come Miss Vanessa is going to have to just cut us off in the middle for just a minute. But it also will allow us to let you watch these maybe one at a time. When you need a little break and you want to watch a book with me, and then next time we'll read another story that kind of goes along with it, and we're going to talk a little bit about school because I know that's what you're studying right now as you get into your classes and get comfortable. So I'm going to go for now, and I want you to be really good for your teachers. I want you to follow directions, and I want you to show them that pink emotion, how much you love them, and that yellow emotion, how happy you are. And if you feel blue or red or gray because you're scared or sad or angry, just talk to your teacher about it because they are really wonderful, and they know exactly how to help you feel a little better. It might help you feel a little green. Okay? So nice to meet you. I can't wait till we meet again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.